Well, hello, friends. It's me, your old buddy Redyarn. Are y'all ready to get homespun? I couldn't hear you. You're going to have to be a little louder. Are y'all ready to get homespun? Well, good. Let's get spinning. Here we go. Well, we're going to get homespun. We're going to spin up our own fun. I got a good feeling it's a home run. Rocking and reeling with your dear ones. It doesn't matter where you come from. Everyone is feeling around the same sun. So we're gonna get homespun. Yeah, we're gonna get homespun. Kids, if you like to stand up and spin around a little bit, feel free. We're gonna get homespun. We're gonna spin up our own fun. Got a good feeling it's a home run. Rocking and reeling with your dear ones. It doesn't matter where you come from. Everyone's feeling around the same sun. So we're gonna get homespun. Yeah, we're gonna get homespun. Well, friends, it's me, Redyarn, and I am so happy to welcome you to this evening's episode of Homespun. Let's go ahead and get homespun together. Hey, everybody! Thanks for joining me today. How y'all doing out there? You can be louder than that. How are you doing out there? Woohoo! Kiddos, how are you feeling this evening? Can you show me on your thumbs how you're doing? Are you feeling pretty good? Are you feeling really good? Are you feeling kind of so-so? Are you feeling kind of grumpy or tired? Are you feeling kind of up and down? Kind of down and up? Kind of all over the place? It's okay to feel all those ways, you know, as long as you can find ways to make yourself happy and calm. So I think we should get happy by having some fun together. Would y'all like to have some fun? How much fun do we want to have this evening? Should we have this much fun? Even more? Like this much fun? More than that? You mean like this much? Well, then stretch out your arms and show me how much fun you want to have. You want to have that much fun? That is so much fun. I'm going to need your help if we're going to have that much fun. Who remembers? How do we have fun when old Redyarn, that's me by the way, and my critters come around? What do we like doing for fun? First, we love singing, right? Who here likes to sing? Put one finger up in the air. Nice. I sing these old kind of songs called folk songs. And folk songs sound the best if all the folks in the community sing them together. So let's practice singing together. Take a deep breath. And sing la 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 la. Oh, beautiful. Let's sing really low. Low, 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 low. Nice. Can you sing really high? La 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 la. Oh, how beautiful. I hope you'll sing with me tonight. Who feels like dancing? Put two fingers up like this. Good. Let's warm up our dance moves. Everybody give me a little wiggle in your seat. So know you're ready to dance. Awesome. Raise one hand if you like animals. Who here likes animals? Well, good. I brought a bunch of critters with me, and they can't wait to see you. And raise both your hands like this, and stick your tongue like this, and go, if you want to get a little silly. Should we get a little silly? I think that would all make us feel good tonight. Well, friends, we got a really special show tonight in honor of International Workers' Day, which is tomorrow. And we're going to dive in really soon to that. But before we do anything else, there's something very important we got to do. What have we been doing a lot of lately? What do you do before and after you leave the house? Before and after you eat a meal? After you go to the bathroom? What do we got to do? We got to wash our hands. We're keeping ourselves and our families and our communities safe by washing our hands a lot, by covering our coughs and sneezes, by keeping a safe distance from other people, by trying to stay home as much as we possibly can. So let's do one thing really basic. Let's wash our hands. Get your hands ready. Let's turn on the water. Shh. Get your hands wet. Turn off the water. Shh. Get some soap on your hands. Squirt, squirt, squirt. And let's sing Wash Your Hands. Wash, wash, wash your hands. Wash your hands together. Wash, wash, wash your hands together. Scrub, scrub, scrub your hands together. Scrub, scrub, scrub your hands together. Now rinse, rinse, rinse your hands together. Rinse, rinse, rinse your hands together. And dry, dry, dry your hands together. Dry, dry, dry your hands. Now clap your hands together. Woohoo! Thanks for washing your hands with me. Y'all are so good at that. Well, friends, like I said, tomorrow is May 1st. And May 1st is a special day for a lot of reasons. We call it May Day, and in some cultures, they celebrate May Day as a celebration of springtime. But in a lot of countries around the world, we also celebrate workers on May Day. We call it International Workers' Day. In some countries, May 1st is their Labor Day. And in other places, we just call it Workers' Day or May Day. So today, we are going to celebrate workers. We're going to celebrate all kinds of workers. There's so many essential workers who are working hard to keep our community safe and running right now. So I'm thinking about them. I wonder what kind of workers would you like to celebrate this evening? I asked that question before the show, and I actually heard from some of my friends. Would you like to hear what they had to say? Well, my friend Margot said she would like to celebrate firefighters. Firefighters are very important emergency workers who help keep us safe. Meadow said she would like to celebrate mail carriers and zookeepers. Mail carriers are keeping us delivering things to our houses when we're trying to stay home. That is so important. And zookeepers are working hard to keep those precious animals safe during this time. Enid said she would like to celebrate musicians. Oh, thanks, Enid. Are you just saying that because I'm here? Well, I want to celebrate musicians too. So many musicians are keeping me inspired right now and giving me hope right now. So let's celebrate musicians. May said she'd like to celebrate the builders. There's still a lot of builders working hard to build houses and buildings and places we need to go and shelters for people. So thank you, builders. The Lind family said they would like to celebrate migrant workers. Thank you so much, Linz, for sharing that. Migrants are people who come from other places, sometimes other countries, to do really hard work that sometimes people in this country don't want to do. So migrant workers are really important and keep us fed and keep our take care of children. They do so much work to keep our society running. And Delaney said she'd like to thank grocery store workers and healthcare workers and childcare workers, all essential workers who are working so hard right now. Let's give a big round of applause to those workers and all of the other hard workers out there working hard right now. And people who are staying home because they can't do their work out in public right now. So that's who we're celebrating today. And I'd like to start with an old folk song written by one of my folk singing heroes, a man named Pete Seeger. Pete Seeger was an activist, and he did a lot of work standing up for labor unions, for workers' rights. He was a labor activist, and he was a folk singer. Now this song got popularized during the Civil Rights Movement, but I like to think it applies to the labor movements too. It's called If I Had a Hammer. Can everybody pretend like you're a builder working with a hammer? And can you bang a hammer like this in the air? All right, let's see those hammers going. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out warning, I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Ooh. Everybody pretend like you got a big bell and you're ringing it in the sky. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Ooh. Next one's about a song. Everybody sing a song. La 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 la. If I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out of danger, I'd sing out of warning, I'd sing out of love between my brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Ooh. You know what, kiddos? No matter what kind of work you decide to do in your life, you can keep on ringing your bell, singing your song, hammering your hammer. Are you ready? Well, I have a hammer, and I've got a bell, and I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Ooh, woohoo! Did anybody recognize that song? Have you heard that one before? I don't perform that song very much, but I love it, I love it, I love it. Pete Seeger is one of my big inspirations. If you don't listen to his old folk songs already, you should look him up. There was also a version of that song by Peter, Paul, and Mary, a folk singing trio that made it really popular in the 1960s. So you can check out that version too. It's great. Thanks for singing it with me, y'all. Would you like to see one of my critters? Good. Let's check in on some of my barnyard critters today and see how they're celebrating workers on this International Workers' Day. Oh, who better to help us celebrate than my friend Henrietta the Hen. Would you like to see Henrietta the Hen? Let's call her out in a big voice. Everybody say, "Come on out, Henrietta! Come on out, Henrietta!" Oh my goodness. Hello, Henrietta.
Hello, Red Yarn. It's good to see you today.
Henrietta, you got a sign? What's your sign say?
My sign says, "Stand up for workers." Are y'all ready to stand up for workers today?
What do you mean, stand up for workers?
I mean stand up to celebrate workers, stand up to honor workers, and stand up to protect workers and make sure they got everything they need to keep on working and to keep on living.
Oh, that's a really important thing to do, isn't it, Henrietta?
Well, it is. You know what I've been thinking about, Red Yarn?
What's that, Henrietta?
Well, I've been thinking about all the hard-working animals that you got working for you right now, us critters.
Oh, I'm really appreciative of you critters.
Yeah, you say that, but we're working so hard. We're coming to all your shows. Meanwhile, I'm laying eggs. Woolly Mae the Sheep is making yarn for you. You got Bill the horse pulling around your cart. You got the rabbits doing gardening work for you. So I think it's time that I stand up for the critters' rights.
Standing up for the critters' rights? Aren't I treating y'all well?
Well, kinda. You got some of us sleeping in your old barn, some of us sleeping in your musty basement, some of us sleeping in your backyard. I think it's time that we got good accommodations.
Okay, I'll work on that.
And good food for every meal.
Okay, I'll work on that too.
And fair wages.
Wages? Like pay you money?
That's right. We're working hard for you, so you gotta pay us money, Red Yarn.
Okay. Anything else, Henrietta?
Well, let me think on that. Maybe a hot tub?
A hot tub? Now you're getting ridiculous.
Oh, no, I don't think that's ridiculous at all. But, you know, if you don't start treating all us critters right, we might just go on strike.
What does that mean?
That means we're going to stop doing our jobs. We're going to stop performing with you unless you make sure to treat us right.
Oh, I don't want that to happen. I want the critters to keep working. So, okay. Let's have a meeting after the show when everybody's not watching and we can decide what seems really fair.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. In the meantime, would y'all help me stand up for workers?
Sure, let's do it.
Kiddos, stand on up.
All right, let's stand up.
Put your fist in the air.
Fist in the air.
And say, "I will stand up.
I will stand up.
For workers' rights.
For workers' rights.
And I will stand up.
And I will stand up.
For human rights.
For human rights.
And I will stand up.
And I will stand up.
For animal rights.
For animal rights.
And I will stand up.
And I will stand up.
For everyone's rights.
For everyone's rights.
I sure hope y'all do. Remember all the hard-working people and animals keeping this world going. Make some noise. Let's cackle.
Bye, Henrietta.
Bye.
All right. Thanks, Henrietta. Wow. It was good to see Henrietta today. Let's see. Great. Cool. Let's sing a song. I was just checking on it. One of my screens froze. I hope everything's still working on your end, y'all. I'm going to sing an old song about an activist hen like Henrietta. This song is called The Old Hen Cackle. All right? It's about an old hen standing up for what she believes in. I hope y'all do that too. Here we go. I need your help on this one. First, we're all going to say, "The old hen, she cackled. Then we're going to say next time she cackled. Could you try that with me like this? The old hen she cackled. I'll sing something. Next time she cackled, I'll sing something else. Old hen she cackled. I'll sing something. And next time she cackled, y'all keep it up, okay? Old hen she cackled in the barn. Next time she cackled in the lawn. Old hen she cackled in the stable. Next time she cackled at the table. Old hen she cackled in the loft. Next time she cackled in the trough. Old hen she cackled in the stable. Next time she cackled, we won't end up on the table. Can y'all stomp your feet and clap your hands with me? I can get some help getting this beat going. The old hen she cackled in the morning. Next time she cackled out a warning. Old hen she cackled late at night. Next time she cackled for a rat. Old hen she cackled really quiet. Next time she cackled up a riot. Old hen she cackled out loud. And next time she cackled, I'm a chicken and I'm proud. Alright, y'all know how to take a chicken solo? It's pretty easy. Just flap your wings and make loud sounds like a chicken. Here we go. Chicken solo. Kiddos, young activists, I need you to stand up right now. Stand up tall. Stomp your foot. Pump your fist in the air like this. Alright, think about all those hard workers keeping our world going. Let's stand up for them right now. You ready? All my little chickies, well, I want you to know. All my little chickies getting ready to go. All my little chickies were leaving tonight. All my little chickies gonna stand up and fight. All my little chickies, well, I want you to live. All my little chickies, well, I want you to give everything you got to all that you believe in. All my little chickies, this time we gotta leave it. All my little chickies, well, I want you to shine. All my little chickies stepping out of the line. Open up your eyes and let yourself see that all my little chickies got a right to be free, yeah! Stomp those feet, clap those hands, clap those wings. Old hen she cackled, here we go! The old hen she cackled on her feet. Next time she cackled in the street. Old hen she cackled at the protest. Next time she cackled, I can knock it down. Old hen she cackled to the ballroom. Next time she cackled in the cold room. Old hen she cackled, a beacon like a lighthouse. Next time she cackled at the White House. Give yourself a round of applause, y'all. That was so much fun. Thanks so much for helping me. Well, friends, do you know what time it is? It's time to celebrate some birthdays. Woohoo! We got a bunch of birthday dedications this evening. Some birthday people who I am very, very excited to help celebrate. I know this is kind of a different year to have a birthday. Right now, it's kind of hard because we can't have big parties at our house. We can't even have a big party in our yard or on the street because we're trying to give people safe distance and we're trying to stay home and keep our community safe, right? So I know it's a bummer for some kids who are having a birthday that they can't have a big birthday party. So I'm loving to hearing all the creative ways that families are coming up to celebrate. I've heard so many great ideas. But one of the things I like to help is I like to shout out the birthday kids on my show so I can help brighten those days a little bit more. So grown-ups, if your kiddo has a birthday coming up, or if you have a birthday coming up and you want to shout out, let me know and I'll try to shout them out on my Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday show. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birthday kids to celebrate today. Are you ready to help me? All right, first we have Mira, who's turning 2 years old. Let's give Mira a big round of applause. Happy birthday, Mira. I really like that name. That's a beautiful name. And happy second birthday. What a fun age. My buddy Cade, who's one of my friends from Metro Kids, one of the preschools I get to visit, is turning 3. Happy birthday, Cade! Woohoo! 3 is my lucky number. I love that number. 3 is such a big kid number, too. John is turning 5. Happy 5th birthday, John. Can everybody give John an air high five? Here we go. High five. One more time. High five. Happy 5th birthday, John. My friend Job is also turning 5. Can everybody give Job a big high five? High five, Job. Job is partying tonight with his buddies from City Kids, Toddler 1 class, and the OP class. So hi, City Kids friends. It's great to see y'all. Thanks for partying here this Thursday evening. My friend Isla is turning 6. Happy birthday, Isla. 6 is such a big kid number. That's amazing. Oh, my goodness. And my buddy Caleb, who lives in Michigan, is also turning 6. Happy birthday, Caleb. I hope you have an awesome birthday. Would y'all help me sing happy birthday in a big, loud voice to all of these birthday kids? Here we go, all together. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mira and Cade and John and Joe and Isla and Caleb. Happy birthday to you. Everybody make some noise for the birthday kids. Woohoo! All right, birthday kids, happy birthday. I hope y'all have the most wonderful celebrations. I hope you have so much fun with your families. And I'm glad I got to sing to you. Hey, should we see another critter? Hey, speaking of birthdays, speaking of parties, I thought maybe tonight we could have a barn dance to celebrate all the workers. We can have a big celebration where we say thank you to all the essential workers and all the hardworking folks, and we can celebrate with a barn dance. Does that sound like a good idea? Good, I thought so too. I think we should invite my friend Mae the Sheep. She's a beautiful singer. She loves to perform at the barn dances. So maybe we can call her out and she can help us celebrate with her beautiful singing voice. Should we call her out? All right, everybody call her out. Say, come on out, Mae. Come on out, Mae. Oh, give me a second. I'm just getting ready in the dressing room. Here I come. Well, la, 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 la. Hello, friends. It's me, Mae the Sheep, and I'm here to perform at this evening's barn dance. Oh, Mae, thank you so much for coming and singing in honor of all the workers we're celebrating tonight. Hey, but before the show starts, Redyarn, I wanted to discuss a few matters with you. What's that? Well, I was wondering, is this a paid gig? Is it a paid gig? What do you mean? I mean, am I being paid to perform at the barn dance? Well, Mae, you're just singing. I mean, it's not like you're working. Excuse me, Redyarn, but you of all people, I would have thought you understood that making music, making beautiful art, that can be hard work too. A lot of artists and musicians are really struggling right now to make ends meet because they can't go out and do their performances in public. I thought you of all people would understand that. Well, yeah, Mae, I understand, but I thought you just liked singing, and I thought maybe this would be a good gig and you could get some good exposure by performing all in front of all these people at the barn dance. Exposure? I do not work for exposure, Redyarn. I work for pay, fair pay. Okay. I'll pay you for the gig, okay? Can you sing us a song? How much? Okay, let's, again, wow. These critters are really putting me through the ringer tonight. Mae, let's discuss it after the gig. Generally, I like to discuss pay before the gig, Redyarn. Okay. I promise it will be fair. Henrietta's working on it too. We'll get you all covered. But what song would you like to sing for us? Would y'all help me sing? Could we sing a beautiful old song about a beautiful lamb like me? Sure. Which one were you thinking? Mary had a little lamb? Oh, sure. Let's sing it together. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. And everyone that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, that lamb was sure to go. You gonna finish the song, Mae? Maybe after we discuss the pay. Okay, all right. We'll discuss the pay, then you can finish the song. How about a big round of applause for Woolly Mae the Sheep?
Woohoo! Thank you, thank you. Mwah! Let's keep the barn dance going. Great to see you. Remember, keep on supporting artists. We need it too. Bye.
Say bye, Woolly Mae.
Bye.
All right, Woolly Mae the Sheep. I'm so glad she could sing for us. It's true. Artists and musicians do need support in times like these, and I'm so appreciative to everyone who's been helping support the work I'm doing, the work me and the critters are doing, to keep that going. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Look around in your community for other ways you can support artists. If there's musicians or authors or filmmakers or visual artists who are creating work that you're enjoying right now, see if there's a way you can support them too, okay? But hey, let's have a barn dance to celebrate all those workers. Here's how we have a barn dance. Actually, barn dancing is kind of traditionally a celebration for hard workers. This song is based on an old cowboy poem about these barn dances that cowboys would have. People who were working with cattle, who were out on the range, they would come together in small towns and have barn dances, or come together on someone's ranch and have a big barn dance to celebrate and to let off steam after working really, really hard in the American West. So we're gonna have a barn dance tonight. We're gonna let off a little steam. If grown-ups, if you've been working hard, maybe you can dance a little bit, let off a little steam with your kiddos, okay? Kiddos, you're doing the hard work of being a kid, of playing, of doing school from home, of all that. So you can dance too. Are we ready? When we get to the chorus, we're gonna go yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Everybody put your fist up in the air and say, hey! Nice, let's try it again. Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Shh! Oh, sorry, I forgot to remind you. The second time we don't say, hey! The second time we say, shh! Can you say that with me? Shh! Let's practice. Hey the first time, shh the second time. Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Shh! Great. When I say the magic word, hug-doo-doo, I want to see your best dance moves, okay? You can dance like yourself, you can dance like your favorite kind of worker, you can dance like your favorite barnyard animal, whatever you want to dance like. Are y'all ready? Are you set? Here we go. 1, 2, cock-a-doodle-doo! All you woolly critters, let's go to Redyarn's ranch. The fiddling pigs are coming, we're gonna have a dance. The cow up their piano and drug to the barn. Tonight we're gonna pay off the mortgage on the farm. Here we go! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Shh! Alright, keep on dancing, y'all look great. Such a dance from heaven has never been had yet. Old Smelly Jim will be there, he's gonna call the sets. Lucy plays wash tub and the gold bank drum. So slick up in the grease paint and get ready for some fun. Here we go! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Shh! Alright. Sure as sheep might show up to chaperone the romp, to see his sister Stepman to the Stumptown Stomp. You needn't fear to shore you will try to stop your fun. If you're decent with your dancing and leave cheers at home. Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Shh! Alright, I got an idea. On the count of 4, I want to see how fast you can move your feet while making barnyard animal noises. Can you do it? 1, 2, 3, 4! Move! Hey! Hee-haw, hee-haw! Woo, woo, woo! Meow, meow! Quack, quack, quack! A horse named Bill is coming with a trotting feet of his. He can do the two-step just like nobody's biz. Rooster does the Charleston and the cats come from town. Red's gonna build a new barn so we'll tear the old one down. Here we go! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Hey! Yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yi, tippee-yay, yippee-ti-yi, yippee-tippee-yay. Skunk in the barnyard, P.U. Woo! Oh, P.U. What happened to my hat? Y'all see? Oh, it fell off off my head again. How silly of me. We were having so much fun rocking out, celebrating, that my hat fell off. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for letting off a little steam with me, for celebrating all those hard workers. Grown-ups, if you've been working hard all week, I hope you got a little chance to let loose there. You deserve it. Well, you know what time it is now? It's time for some critter portraits. I would love to show off some of the critter portraits I've been getting. I put out a call this week for kids to send in critter portraits inspired by workers. I asked them to draw what they wanted to be when they grew up. I asked them to draw a picture of one of my critters or one of their critters dressed up for work. I asked them to draw cards for essential workers, or a picture of what their parents do, and I got so many beautiful pictures, okay? I'm going to show them to you now. If you're watching on Instagram Live, I have to apologize. You won't be able to see the critter portraits slides. Those are only on Facebook Live, and then they're also when I put the show up on YouTube later. So go check them out, because these are beautiful. Are y'all ready? All right, it's time for critter portraits, y'all. Here they come.
Critter time, portrait time, critter portrait time. Critter share, portrait share with you and me.
All right, friends, here we go. Let's get started. So first, my friend Aria drew this picture of Miss Molly Cottontail as a teacher with Big Bear, Shiloh the Squirrel, and Henrietta Hen as her students. Aria, I love this picture and all the details. Miss Molly would be a really natural teacher. I think you're right. I see the details you put in. You put a chalkboard where Miss Molly is doing math problems. You have the students working at their desks. So creative. Miss Molly was so excited to hear you thought she would be a good teacher. Teachers are so important, and teachers are working really hard right now to keep trying to teach from far away. My wife is a teacher, and a lot of our friends are teachers, and so my hat's off to all of the hardworking teachers out there. Thank you. My friend Ino made this little this little cutout of Shiloh the Squirrel. I know, this is precious. My favorite detail on this one is Shiloh's teeth. That big smile with those big bright teeth. I know, this is just precious. What a cool design for a project too. I bet that will inspire some other kids to make paper craft critters too. How cool. Oh, this one's really striking. My friend Cleo painted this picture, and it's what she would like to be. She would like to be a flight attendant with Emirates Airlines when she grows up. Cleo, the colors you used, the way you drew this face and this body, this looks like it could be in a book or something. This is so striking. And I'm so impressed how precise you are with your ambitions. I hope that dream comes true. I'm sure you would be amazing at that. Thank you for sharing. My friend Enid painted this creative picture. It's a career elephant who is an online Spanish teacher, and she's teaching her students the letters. Today she's teaching the letter E for elephant, and tomorrow she'll be teaching the letter Q. Oh my goodness, Enid, this is just beyond creative. How did you come up with this idea? Your mama said that you're not taking any online Spanish courses. You just came up with this? That is so creative. And this elephant's face and body, and I see the big E. I'm just blown away. Thank you so much for sharing, Enid. My friend Esther drew this. It's workers cleaning up trash around the world. Esther, this is so inspiring and so moving. I love the image of workers working together to clean up trash around the world. And you get bonus points, Esther, because you tied in last week's holiday of Earth Day with this week's holiday of May Day, Workers' Day. And you did the workers helping the earth. Thank you for sharing, Esther. My friend Henry sent in this one. This is Rocky the Raccoon as a firefighter. Oh, Henry, I showed this to Rocky, and Rocky was so excited you thought he would be a good firefighter. I see his red suit and his helmet and his face. You really captured Rocky's face. Is that a fire next to him, or the fire truck or the hose? I'm curious to know about that. I'd love to hear. My friend Mabel, oh, I'm going to adjust this so you can see. Mabel did this in honor of her mama, who works at the hospital. That's Mabel's mama working hard in her hospital scrubs, wearing her face mask to keep herself and to keep others safe. Oh, Mabel, I admire and respect your mama. She is a hero for working so hard at the hospital right now. Thank you to Mabel and Mabel's mama and Mabel's grandma who's helping take care of her too. Oh, this is so moving and beautiful. Thank you, Mabel. My friend Max did this one. This is a fire truck. And his mama asked him who the person in the middle of the fire truck was. And Max said, oh, that's Redyarn. Oh, Max, you think I could be a firefighter? I don't think I'm nearly brave enough to do that. I admire firefighters. They're so brave. I don't know if I would be a very good firefighter, but I thank you for believing in me that I could be. Thanks, Max. Oh, my buddy Moses drew this picture. It's Shiloh the Squirrel and Moses' critters, Koala and Monkey. They're wearing hard hats. They're construction workers. So creative, Moses. And I bet Shiloh would love to meet Koala and Monkey and work on a hard hat building project with them. Thanks, Moses. My friends Mila, Daxton, and Cade, who we just sang happy birthday to. These are some of my other preschool friends. They each drew a picture of what they would like to be. Mila would like to be a doctor. Mila, that's a wonderful ambition and such an important job right now. Cade would like to be a factory worker. Oh, thank you so much, Cade. Working in a factory, making sure people have what they need. And Daxton is going to be a pyrotechnician. Daxton, did you say that or did your parents come up with that? I believe in you if that's what you want to do. When Redyarn hits it big and has fireworks at his shows, I want you to be in charge, okay, Daxton? Thanks, y'all. Noah drew this picture of the critters in the barn. Ooh, they're having a barn dance. Noah, this picture is so dynamic. I love the colors you chose and the lines and all of the movement of these lines and squiggles. This is such a beautiful picture. Such an inspiring. It looks like a wild barn dance with all the barnyard critters going on. Olive drew Rocky the Raccoon driving a dump truck. Oh my gosh, Rocky's going to be so impressed that y'all think he could be a firefighter or drive a dump truck. Olive, thank you. Look at the detail on that dump truck. I see Rocky the Raccoon. The colors, that bright highlighter color you chose really stands out with that black in the middle. Thanks for sharing, Olive. And Opal and Ira got inspired to make their own paper bag puppet. They worked together because they only had one paper bag at their house. And they tore out lots of tiny pieces of construction paper and glued them all on to be the fox's fur. What a cool method to make the fox's fur. With all those little pieces of paper, it really looks like fur. Opal and Ira, thanks for working together. Congratulations on this collaboration. All your layering, all your details, the claws, the teeth, the eyes, the ears. So beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And my friend Ramona drew Miss Molly Cottontail as a doctor. Ramona, you chose beautiful colors too. The pinks and teals and purples and greens. And Miss Molly will be so excited that people thought she could be a teacher or a doctor when she grows up. Can we give a big round of applause to all of the critter artists today? Thank you for sharing those inspiring pictures. I love that you're thinking about workers and how important they are. I love that you're thinking about what kind of work you want to do in your life, what kind of work the critters could do, and those sweet ones in honor of the parents and the other hard workers. Oh, just melt my heart. So thank you so much for sharing, y'all. That was awesome. Let's see one more critter and sing one more song. What do y'all say? Good. Let's call out my buddy Percy the Pig. He was at the barn dance too, and he'd like to come say hi. Say, come on out, Percy. Come on out, Percy.
Oh, hey everybody. I just wanted to come and say one more time thank you to all the workers. I want us to think about workers not just on International Workers' Day, but every day. All the essential workers working so hard right now. And you know what? It takes everyone working together to make this world go round, to keep us safe and healthy. You know, when we built Redyarn's old barn, we all pitched in and got the job done. It takes a lot of cooperation, right, Redyarn?
That's right, Percy. Hey, could we sing a song inspired by that?
Oh yeah, let's do it. One more time. Thank you, workers. Bye.
Bye, Percy. All right, friends, I'm going to sing one more song today. This is an original song I wrote. It's about communities coming together in hard times to get jobs done. It's called To Raise a Barn, and I feel like it's kind of relevant right now. It's kind of soft, so if you just want to sit and relax, cuddle with your family, draw a card for a worker in your life, feel free, all right? Let's just sit and listen. In the ashes of a fire in our town, where the trash had piled up and blown around, kindled memories of a place that used to be. In the ashes, picking trash up, you and me, on a road that ran away from all we knew. Yellow lines pulled us towards skies so bright and blue. No matter how far out we drove or how fast we flew, turning right back to our home was me and you, where our mama played her daddy's favorite hymns while she searched on the piano for the chords she learned from him. And a thought walks through my mind just like an old forgotten song, with my grandma and my grandpa and everybody singing along. It takes a spark, child, to face the darkest night. It takes some darkness to make the fire shine bright. It takes a bonfire to keep a village warm. It takes a village to raise a barn. All our neighbors brought their lumber, scraps, and tools. Many hands make light work, they proved the rule. Everyone chipped in and soon our barn was done. Slap some red paint on and pick back up the fun. Horse and dog shook hoof and paw and made amends. Cat and mouse quit playing games and now they're friends. Like the Dickens, all the chickens came home to roost. But that's a good thing when your rooster needs a boost. And our mamas lead the crowd in old church hymns, but we draw buckets from the well of all the love we learned from them, and all the places we were going, and all the people we have been. We're singing right along to that old forgotten hymn. It takes a spark, child, to face the darkest night. It takes some darkness to make the fire shine bright. It takes a barn fire to teach a village to get along. It takes a village to raise a barn. It takes a village to raise a barn. Thanks for listening, y'all. It's true. It takes a village to raise a barn. It takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village. It takes a whole community. It takes a whole globe full of hardworking people to keep each other safe, to make each other happy and entertained, to keep each other healthy. So thank you so much for celebrating workers with me today. Thank you so much for all your hard work, kids and grown-ups, for keeping your community safe. Let's do one more big round of applause. Woohoo! Thank you, workers! I don't know if this is a thing in your neighborhood, but maybe at 7 o'clock tonight or 7 o'clock tomorrow, you might go out in your street and you might bang on some pots and pans to celebrate all the essential workers who are working so hard right now. Friends, today a portion of the donations are going to go to One Fair Wage Emergency Fund. You can find them at ofwemergencyfund.org. They're a national organization who's looking out for restaurant workers, gig workers, and other hourly workers who depend on tips, who are facing big hardship during this pandemic. They were already struggling, but in this crisis they need our help even more. So One Fair Wage Emergency Fund provides cash assistance to restaurant workers, car service drivers, delivery workers, personal service workers, and more who need the money that they aren't getting to survive right now. So we're going to chip in a portion of the donations to ofwemergencyfund.org this evening. You can check them out, and thank you so much for your donations to make that happen. Thank you for your support to make sure I can keep working. I so appreciate it. My family so appreciates it. This would not be possible without y'all's generosity. If your family's in a position to donate today, you can do that on Venmo at redyarn, on Cash App, #redyarn, on PayPal. I got a new PayPal me link that's in my post. Or on Patreon, you can support on an ongoing basis. Or if you want to do like a monthly sustaining membership kind of donation on Venmo or PayPal, that's fine too. Donate once for the month. Keep on watching. I'm planning to do these Homespun shows until it's safe to be out performing in public again. And I think I'll probably keep doing at least once a week even after I'm back to performing shows. So I hope you keep tuning in, y'all. This is bringing me so much joy to get to connect with y'all in this way. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Remember, tomorrow is May Day. You can celebrate the springtime, and you can celebrate workers, hardworking laborers, the working class, labor unions, all the essential workers out there. Let's make some noise. Let's celebrate. Let's stand up for workers' rights, okay? There's so many people who are working hard to keep us safe right now who might not be getting the money and resources they need for that work. So let's look out for those workers, too. Oh, we got one more thing to do. We got to say see you later. Get your chompers out like this and repeat after me. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. After a while, crocodile. Well, I really gotta go. Well, I really gotta go. Give me one more pretty smile. Give me one more pretty smile. Cheese! And a big high five for all your great singing and dancing. And a pat on the back for staying home, keeping your community safe. And a big hug for being such sweethearts. Thanks for joining me here this evening. I'll see y'all on Monday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific for the next episode of Homespun. I hope you have a great International Workers' Day and a great weekend. I'll see you soon, friends. Bye!